Long time ago, I was so desperate for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, I bought this bootleg. And I've had nightmares ever since. Thank God Demoniacal Fit made one. What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Raffulus, and today we'll be looking at the Demoniacal Fit Golden Storm, aka Goku Super Saiyan 3. If you're looking to pick this figure up, you can get him at www.dstartoys.com. You'll also search for awesome action figures. But before you do that, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in know when I post new videos. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, I bought this bootleg, oh my gosh, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and let me just tell you, this was the most disappointing thing I have ever seen in my life. No. This is based off the version 1 body, and even I heard, I didn't buy the original, I heard the original is even this bad. Well, fast forward to now, we do have a third-party Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan 3 Goku based off the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which I have the original right here. Let me tell you exactly how I feel about this figure, and then we're going to go into paint and detail, articulation, scale, and accessories. So let's move this aside as he falls because he has very heavy hair. If you did not pick up the original Super Saiyan 3 Goku, this is definitely a good choice. Do not pay for, what is it called, scalper prices, I guess, for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku original when this thing exists. It's pretty good. It's pretty darn close to the real thing. The only main difference that I see is the face, and the face is a little bit thinner. In fact, I think this one's more accurate to the anime than the original, and we're going to look at that when we look at paint and detail, articulation, and scale. Actually, no, just paint and detail. We'll look at it after we're all done with the paint and detail. We'll see how it looks compared to the original. But like I said before, I'm really digging this face. It's much thinner. It's more sharp as it is in the anime, and you're going to notice that difference when we look at it. Also, yeah, pretty much the exact same figure as the Super Saiyan 3 SH Figuarts version 2. So definitely get this one if you're looking to pick up a Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now that we're done with that, let's go into paint and detail. So let's go dive deeper into this guy as we zoom back in. The hair is pretty nice. It's a little bit more shiny, kind of like golden as it should be, hence the name, Golden Storm. I had to look at the box for just a second. And as you can see, there is a lot of hair here. And if you were wondering if they fixed the issue of the back hair being too heavy, not really. It is still really heavy. See, even as I let it go, he's going to fall back. But he has really good ankle joints, so we can push down on the ankle joints. Let's look here. When we push down a little bit, you'll notice that he leans forward a little bit, and therefore it counteracts the heaviness of the hair. One thing that I also noticed about this guy compared to the original is that his neck joint is super tight. And I'm talking about the neck joint. It's really tight right here, which was the original version 1's issue. They said, hey, let's put really heavy hair on the original Goku body, and that was a bad idea. You can't do that because the hair is so heavy. You actually need a really strong joint at the neck, and I'm happy to say that when it comes to this guy, they definitely did a good job here, and you can see, look at that beefy neck joint right there, and that is holding that hair down, making sure that it's not loose or anything like that, which is really, really nice. I really appreciate that Demoniacal Fit thought of that, because they knew that this guy had heavy hair. So, therefore, you need something to keep his head up. Overall, the gi looks really cool. I mean, it's pretty standard Goku gi without the tie belt. Instead, we have the cummerbund right here. And we have some really nice shading in the creases of his gi right there. As you can see, as we're looking at his crotch, you can see all kinds of shading open here, right here, right here. Really nice work. And you can actually see that in the original. So that's pretty cool. So speaking of the original, let's get the original out and let's look at the differences here. So the original was right here. and this is the Demoniacal Fit one. Again, heavy hair. Both of them have heavy hair. And there we go. Now we balanced both of them. So let's look at the original here. On the left, look at that face. Just a little bit like, kind of like baby-ish is the best way I can explain it. And this one definitely looks more thin. Let me see if I can get his chin up. And also one thing, the side-looking face that you get with the original, you actually don't get it with the Demoniacal Fit version, which is kind of unfortunate. So I couldn't do a proper comparison because I have the box of the original in storage, so I can't do a proper comparison there. So as you can see, look at the chins mostly and the skin tone. Those are the biggest differences when you're looking at these two. When it comes to the gi, you'll notice they both have the same matte finish, same shading, same color of orange to my surprise. Usually when it comes to Demoniacal Fit, you're going to notice there is some slight, ever so slight difference in the orange and the blues and everything like that. But this one's pretty darn close. I honestly can't tell a difference. The only big difference, like I said before, is the face in the original is a little bit more kind of like, I wouldn't say chunky. I would say more puffy. There you go. So let's go into articulation and scale. Let's take out my trusty ruler. This guy right here is standing at about, let's say, 6 inches tall. If you want to include the halo, that's about 6 1/4. I did lose the halo of the original, so it's nice to know that I have a replacement of some sort. And of course, once again, here he is standing next to the original, and they are the same size from what I can see. Here is a Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan 2 Goku. I don't have the Super Saiyan 2 front hair, but it is Goku nonetheless, so if you're wondering how those two compare. And let's get Vegeta. This is the superhero Vegeta right here. Stand him up nice and straight. Let's get this guy out of the way. And that's how he stands next to Virginia. And if you're looking to stand this guy next to Marvel Legends, here is Deadpool. So Deadpool is indeed larger in scale. So now that we've compared him to scale, let's talk about articulation. We have a up and down here at the toe, really tight by the way, ball joint right there, double jointed knee, and a really tight version 2 crotch joint. Let me just say something about this figure also when it comes to the joints. I've been playing with this thing for about an hour, and these joints have not loosened up. They're really tight. See? Ooh, wow. A little ASMR right there. Yeah, it's really still really tight, and not so tight where this guy feels like he's going to break or something like that. It's just right. So that's pretty cool. I really appreciate that. And also the double midsection twist right here. You get that with this guy. You get the butterfly joint right there. Bicep swivel. And a double jointed elbow and ball and peg right here at the wrist. And of course you get 2 at the neck. And also some rotation right here in the hair, as you can see back here. This one rotates just like the original, looking to be well above 20 points of articulation. Let's get this guy doing some poses. Of course we get the Shoryuken pose right here. The dragon punch. And of course we get a flying kick right here. Sure, why not? Let's move the neck right here. Let's pose it doing a Bruce Lee flying kick. Right there. And look at this front kick right here. Looking really solid. Not all the way up, but nonetheless still really good. And let's get a side kick right there. Looking good. Last but not least, I didn't do this in the last couple of videos. The superhero landing pose. Now we can't really get the hair to move forward. We can get it pretty darn close. But there it is. That's the superhero landing pose to finish off the articulation and scale section. Now, let's go to the top cam right here. Let's look at the box. So I have all the stuff upside down, and I took out the back effect piece, and I'll show that in a bit. And like I said before, you don't get the side-looking one, which is so unfortunate because that's my favorite one. But you do get like an assortment of hands, as all Gokus do. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 extra hands, 3 extra faces, and you do get the effect piece, which I've already assembled right here. So let's go into the front cam and let's talk about this effect piece. They've been including this style of effect piece for the last couple of releases, and how I feel about this is it's a little bit unnecessary. Honestly, you're releasing already a great figure, so why do you have to add this? And the reason why I think this is kind of useless, it adds a lot of weight to the figure, and the box is just so big. I think they should just make this as a separate piece, and then make the original figure a little bit cheaper. Demoniacal Fits are in the $50 to $60 range, and before they weren't that much. And then when they added this and they made the box bigger, it added more weight, more bulk when you're shipping it to America to retailers like me. And therefore, I feel like it's unnecessary. This should be a separate piece that you can buy if you really want it. Yeah, set it as a separate piece. Don't include it with the actual figure, so you could actually sell this figure for cheaper without it. Sorry, not this one. That's the original. This one for cheap. I feel that that's how it should be. So anyway, enough about the effect piece. Actually, let's do a quick look at that. So it's pretty much the, oh man, see, even it's not even that much of a necessity, because his hair kind of gets in the way, as you can see right here, because he has such big hair. So honestly, I feel like this wasn't even needed. If anything, he should have came with the they look like charge key blades, not key like key as in Ki, not key like in Kingdom Hearts, like sonic booms coming off him from the original effect piece, and I think that would have been a better choice. Let's look at these. So these are the faces. This is the yelling face, and I'm just gonna plug them in as we go. Let's focus up a little there. And that's the yelling face right there, looking really good. And let's take that off and put the other face. This is the grinning face, which also looks really good. And then we also get the smiling face, the evil smiling face. It looks pretty darn good as well. And if you were wondering, here's the original. You can switch out the faceplates, which is really cool. So if you were missing one, look at that. So this is the Demoniacal Fit faceplate with the original body and hair. So I think this looks really cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's the straight looking face right there, Demoniacal Fit. And then there's the hinge joint just for your reference. And then this is the original, or the Demoniacal Fit hinge joint. So they're pretty identical in terms of function. So that's it when it comes to accessories. Of course, we're going to be looking at the hands at the end of the day, or at the end of the video, and let's come up with a conclusion. Let's set this guy up first, and then we'll come up with a conclusion of the Demoniacal Fit Golden Storm. Okay, let's come up with the conclusion of the Demoniacal Fit Golden Storm. Do I like this figure? Yeah, absolutely. If you love Super Saiyan 3, if you missed out on the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 figure, this is definitely the figure to get. My biggest negatives are always going to be when it comes to the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. His hair is way too heavy. I don't know how they could fix that. Maybe they should hollow it out. I have no idea what they should do. It's just, that's just the way he is. That's how he's designed. And in that case, you need a stand. I recommend getting a stand for him. The Tamashii Nation stage stand is good. This is a Mafex stand. That's good. Honestly, you don't need this effect piece. Honestly, I would have preferred a stand, a really solid stand to keep him up, just because that hair is so heavy. Even though he has really strong joints and the neck hinge is really, really good, he still kind of falls back every once in a while. And same goes for the original. You really can't help it. That's just how Super Saiyan 3 is designed. So if you can get over that, and if you love the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan 3, but you missed it, this is definitely the one to get. He looks good. He's just like the original. Heck, I even think the faceplates are better. Yeah, I said it. Oh yeah, I went there. are better than the original because it's more of that streamlined thin face rather than that kind of puffy looking face. It's very minute. Honestly, it's not a super big deal when comparing the original versus the Demoniacal Fit, but I just prefer the Demoniacal Fit one better. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new videos. And last but not least, if you're looking to pick this guy up, you can get him at www.dstarfigures.com. Search for awesome action figures, and I will see you guys next time. Also, SH Figure Arts SDCC exclusives are coming this week, so I'll see you guys then. Peace!
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.